Hello everybody of the Let's Play community, I'm the Blind Swordsman and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. In the last episode, slow down. Whoa. The last episode of Final Fantasy IV, we made it here to the moon. We learned a little bit more about Cecil's past in this episode. I am going to cut our way back to getting to the lunar whale, because that's where we need to go to in this episode. And I do not know why the frame's skipping like that. That's a little weird. But it's doing that. It might have recorded like that. I apologize. I definitely apologize for that issue. But the show must go on, right? But once we cut it right here, I believe, we're now going to be going into our sleep mode. First off. Now we're all set. Now, we're going to go ahead and head back to Earth. So yeah, I apologize. I guess the frame rate didn't record as well. Maybe I accidentally did 720p with 60 frames per second or something like that. It tends to do that when I do that, especially on my laptop, so. The tower has. We're too late. What do you mean too late? The giant of Babil will come forth. No! Damn it. Is there anything else we can do? What's that? Gorvin tanks ready to fire. We shall fight along you on the land. Lally-ho! I couldn't resist to leave you all alone. You can relax now. With my help, this will be a cinch. All I need is the full power. Yes, sir. Hey, did y'all miss me? The Elder restored us. This battle is not yours alone. Everyone must fight for the sake of the planet's humanity. I will fight with you, Cecil, with the courage. Whatever. Everybody fights. The PSP version cutscene is very cool in this game. It's not bad in the Super Nintendo version, but it's better in this game. Thank you. The giant looks confused. Now's our chance to enter the giant of Babil. I get it, we're going for the core, right? The heart. Sid! Approach its mouth. Who is he? Fusoya, the guardian of Lunarians. Lunarians? Can you do this or not? I'll keep your beard on, there's nothing I can't do. Gotta love Sid. Now! Hang on. Oh. Now we're there. And now we get to fight some different enemies of the day. Luckily the frame rate didn't mess up too much on the cutscene and the battles, so... Yeah. I mean, you can still kind of notice it a little bit, but yeah, not a big thing. Now, these guys are good to grind on because the Searcher, I believe, likes to send out more bad guys. so that's pretty cool. For you to, get some experience points if need be. So, Fusoya, I was hoping that happened because he looks like he developed pancake powers or something. It's pretty funny. He dies and he squishes down. Yeah, so this fight might take a minute just because of how long it takes to kill every enemy. And this is how I believe I fought most of the enemies in here, so. And don't worry about Fusoya. Just spoiler alert, he's not going to be in our party too long. So if you're focusing on anything, just focus on keeping everybody else extremely healthy, so that way they stay alive and get the experience. Because he's more like a body bag in this one. It's sad to say, but that's the way it is. So the back attack. Run away. I got away somehow. Alright, we went ahead in here. We're in the giant's neck. Now, I go around like an idiot because I think, oh, well, if I go looking around, then it might show me something, but no. We wanted to go through the giant's neck and just go around everything. Yeah, I really apologize. I don't know what happened, how that frame rate got that way. Maybe I did notice it because, like, I did make some changes towards the end of the LP of how I recorded this. So, yeah, I should have just let it auto battle before. I don't know why I'm not doing that, but because everybody's pretty easy at this point. But gravity, and I should have healed up Edge before we ended. But we got him. Yeah, if you look, that's a lot of experience points. But like, you should be up at a high enough level that you should be able to take him out. Plus, you have a level 50 Lunarian in your party, so that should help out too. Just because he's got a lot of health and stuff too. I decided to just run because I'm like, yeah, whatever. I just want to get through this. Because, like, honestly, like, I need to get through this with, like, minimal stuff happening. And here's the thing I found with the end game. I don't really, I think I do buy a little bit, but I don't buy, like, extremely too much. Is the weird thing. So, yeah. I just don't know. I don't know why I left this fight in, but oh well. You guys get to watch me rock it. Instead of guess what happened in that fight. Where he lost incredible amounts of damage. Yeah, it's just nice to have Fusoya on your team at the end of the game because he basically acts like another target. And look at that. Gaining levels up the wazoo. Cecil is up to a very high level. So I use the lower spell because if you're targeting one target, it goes for way higher. And then I switched to Kira because, you know what? We only need Kira for the rest of these. And now we're good to go. And yeah, Armor Construct, hugely tough enemies. So we're lucky we got him on a backswing and I could run away quick. And only one person took damage, so get very, 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 very lucky in these for some reason. Yachibo, and we get the Yachi arrows. She's up to 91 damage, but obviously because she's a mage, you're not going to get tons of attack power. It's never going to happen. And get a preemptive strike. So I fight him again. I don't know why I left some of these battles in, but whatever. It works for me. And there's that. And them kill zones, baby. Them kill zones. And there we go. everybody's staying healthy, and I'm looking to see the next level. And like, there's a couple people getting close to another level, so it'll be awesome. It'll be swell. It will work out. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I run away from the armor constructs because those guys are difficult. And I think at this point I'm just like, alright, I really just want to be done. So, oh, frame skip. Alright, the inner passage, and I don't believe it's right here. Whoa. Okay, well, I cut to right here, I guess. So we went up through and got to there, but now we're in the inner stair. And this is where things get interesting, because you came at last. You cannot stop the giant of Babil. And now's the time. For death to you all. Indeed, Master Zenos has blessed us with a second life. Prepare to die. I shall enjoy fighting you again. Now allow me to restore your strength. So, I healed before, probably. You don't have to do that before fights. Especially these ones. This is gonna take a minute, just because you still have to refight these guys again, which kinda sucks. And I did turn off auto battle because there's just no reason for us to have auto battle on. So I'm gonna use Leviathan. Let's see if we can't keep this guy on his toes a little bit. I'm trying to find out what worked best. I try to use Flare, but I don't think Flare works. Just because I think he's a... Oh, never mind. I lied. Fireworks. Really good. So, I don't think water works then. Maybe it was because he lived by water, I don't know. Yeah, I think this is just when my PSP was, like, emulator was being really weird. So... that might be why I was skipping the frameage. Yeah, not bad damage you get on there, but I was like, okay, I should probably do a fire one because the fire did more damage. And then Cecil gets cursed, which I think that's like, I can't remember what it does. I think we should see it here pretty soon, but I can't remember exactly what it does. But basically, we're gonna use Flare again. And on this one, I don't have that, so I'm like, and I was like, oh, okay, well, we're gonna do a Leviathan again, because I know this guy definitely does have the elemental of fire. Now, they just have good defense, like good physical defense. So, I mean, the best situation that you're gonna be in is if you just use your spells and your summons well with Rydia. And now, the thing about it is that they still don't hit very hard. I mean, they feel like they're kind of like the same boss battle. You just have to survive all four at the same time instead of surviving just the first two, or just like one at a time. So yeah, you have to beat four of them at a time. Well, at least they're not like fighting you at the same time, but like, yeah. Now I remember this now, yeah, so yeah, it's just something that went up with the emulator. And we might see it for the rest of the LP, I don't know. But if that's okay, it's not like it's horrible, it's just something that I'd have to work with on there. 7,000 damage to a boss. And it's weird because they're like they're the elemental archfiends, right? So even though they're the elemental archfiends, it doesn't make a difference because like you're still killing them with the different spells that you have. So I mean, their main source of weakness is the damage you can do to them by using dark magic spells. So so he does pretty decent damage, but it's not like anything too spectacular. So I mean, you can just heal quickly and then go back. I mean, that's the whole thing with Final Fantasy IV. It's a little bit easy in that way, just because basically, I mean, the most of the time when you're in the game playing this, you know, I'm healing and then I'm attacking with other people. You know, I don't use Rosa to attack unless for some reason Rosa has to have that attack. So I mean, and then you can use Bridia to use black magic spells. You can use her to use items like this. So that way Fuso so she's not doing as much damage, can do the 7,000 damage that I've been doing throughout the entire fight. So I mean, that's the whole thing with Final Fantasy IV. Like, talking to like a newer generation of gamers that play like Skyrim and Borderlands, I think it is, which is something I'd like to get into maybe with Borderlands. It's like he gets this, someone get this gun, and they're like, well, someone get a gun in the game, and they're like, well, like, this gun has like all these different elements, and there's like 20 different things, and it's insane what they're talking about. Whereas this game, all you have to do is worry about attack, strength, defense, and magic defense. So I mean, that is a big thing. So I think Thundagara or whatever causes the little slowdown that I've been getting when it happens. So yeah, but it does a lot of damage to this guy. Yeah, it does max damage to him. Holy crap. Calm down, freaking Fuso, yeah, man. Get our heals back up. Now I gotta find somebody who can heal up Mr. Fuso. Well, not heal up, but ether up Fuso, yeah. But I might die here. I think that might be the reason for the cut, because I did do a cut here, it looks like. Nope, I just beat him. Oh, I do lose to her though once. I think that's what it is. So I'm gonna split it back up. So I had to stop. It's like I was getting to my stop on the train. That's right. Now if you look, yeah, it's a little bit different day, and I think the frame rate's back up, so I think I fixed it, whatever it was. I'm trying to figure out, okay, should I go for the attack, or should I, and I was like, gotta attack, for sure. So, nope, it still didn't actually fix anything though, that's the weird thing. So maybe hopefully it's just this episode, but yeah, it's a little weird. It's doing that, so. Do pretty good damage here. And I messed up and put it on somebody else. So now it's like at this point in time, okay, we're gonna have a physical attacker, a black magic spell user, and that's what we're gonna have in the game at this point in time. So luckily Cecil does a lot of damage because I believe she's weak to white, like light magic, like light. He gets what the element's called. And I'm going to cut this one close, because if you look, Rose is down till not a lot, everybody's health is down. Yeah, it's going to be a close battle, but I do manage to come out on top. I do manage to come out on top, just because I'm good at this game-ish. And I can figure out how to, like, if I'm in a tight pinch. I mean, this is a big thing about these games, so you have to figure out when you're in a tight pinch how you're actually going to get attacks off, or actually like survive. So I was lucky there because she did another stone touch. I was like, okay, hopefully this does it right here, because I'm running out of people. I'm running out of people fast. So it's just a tough world when you gotta fight this boss. This is one of the tougher boss fights in the game, and I think a lot more of the boss fights like this are hard like this because of the fact that they are And I was so happy she actually did that because it didn't kill everybody. But then she got Cecil. So I'm just like, okay, hopefully this works. Hopefully this finishes him off. And I was like, no way. So I had to think about it. And the party fell. So I had to load the state one more time, it looks like, again. So, probably should have not done that, but yeah. But I got everybody healed up because I was like, okay, literally all we have to do right now is just heal everybody up. We're good to go. Got an elixir going for her. And then I just went ahead and got some items going for Fuso here. Just so that we could get up to more full strength. And I hate that one attack that she does where she lowers you down to like 1-digit health. Because it's kind of cheap. But it's not that bad just because like if you're in a tight pinch and you don't need instant death, you don't want her to do physical attacks, then that's a good thing for it. But with a lot of stuff, not really like a big thing that you want to keep on there. So if you can just get the Kirajas going, they should be fine. But yeah, I want to try to keep everybody up, but I'm like, yeah, I need to like get these good attacks going though. So I just say, you know what, Riddy's gonna need to attack, and then I'll have Fuso, who's back up a little bit, can go ahead and start using his magic attacks, and so now at this point, because I'm gonna get some extra damage off from when I last fought her, should be enough for us to get through this boss, just because I didn't have that extra damage before. So you don't have that extra damage, you can't really say, you know, oh okay, I wouldn't have had this because I didn't have enough damage. Now you say you'd have it more just because you had that extra damage, yet Rydia did the same amount of damage as she did before. Now I hate that, although I like it. And I was so pissed at this point. Threw the Thundagger, whatever, at her. And I was just waiting with Cecil. I was like, someone's gonna die, so I gotta get him back up. And I had to hurry with her. Luckily, she did a stone touch, because that does something, but it like you have to like stack it so much. There's no way in the world it's gonna work as good as you think it would. So I was like, okay, I gotta just go all out here. Gotta do this. Use a high potion on him. And I didn't worry about Fuso yet at this point. I was like, you know what? Let's get these 4 to victory, and I'll be good with that. No matter if they're weak, we gotta get them through this fight. So I do another tsunami, and I don't know if this is the final hit. Definitely could be. I can't remember though. So, yeah. And let's see here. 3,000. So it was not the final hit, but I had enough to go ahead and get more attacks off with Cecil and Edge, and so I did it. Got the fight done. Second try was the charm. And that was all she wrote. And we get 100,000 experience. And she got Fire Raja. Master Zemus. Please, one last chance. We have failed again. Farewell, Valiance. And so now, we can wake up Fusoya. And for that, folks, that's going to basically do it for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV. I'd like to thank you all for watching. I'm the Blind Swordsman. I will see you in the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IV, where hopefully the frame rate's better, and hopefully we have a better episode. Just where we take on the boss of this particular dungeon. So, take care everybody, and have a fantastic day.